Indian beer reviews. I hope I'm not out of the camera. MD 2020 Red Grape Wine variant. I believe this was introduced in either 1968 or 1985 by Mogen David in New York. Let me try to see if I can read what it says here. Bottled by the 2021 company in Westfield, New York. This is a 750 milliliter bottle, also known as the fifth. Contains sulfites. Government warning label, that's all it has. There's no ingredients. This bottle's a little sticky. And the reason I got this is, I'll explain why, but I'm gonna go ahead and pour this up. This is $4.50 a can. This is 13% ABV. Got this little Irish coffee cup. It looks a little dirty, but I tried cleaning it as best as I could, but those marks don't really want to come off, so I don't know, it's whatever. As you can see, looks like a grape jam color, or regular red grape wine, but cheaper. The lighting in here is so bad. I probably should have done this video outside, but it's whatever. The aroma smells like wine so far. You're supposed to serve this cold, by the way. I had this in the freezer for about 30 minutes or longer, probably like almost an hour. Yeah, the reason I picked this up is because I was with some friends hanging out and they wanted a bottle of wine, and all they had was $5, and they told me to go to the dollar store and get a bottle, but I was gonna do that because I had to go to Warsaw, so I ended up going looking for the cheapest bottle, and I guess this is the cheapest I could find. All the other stuff was $6 and $7 a bottle, I think. But yeah, this is a cheap fortified wine. I feel like I just seen something. Contains sulfites. I don't know what that is, but yeah. So for the taste. First time I've ever tried any of these drinks, MD 2020, whatever. The taste so far is not horrible, it just tastes like a cheap wine. Pretty sweet, like they added sugar maybe. But it tastes like real grape, kind of. Can't tell if it's artificial, I don't know, I imagine it might be. Yep. There's no date on this bottle. I mean, that doesn't matter. It's 13%. I doubt it's going to go spoiled. But this was on the bottom shelf of the wines, and it had dust on the bottle still. As you can see, still at the price tag. You probably can't see that, but it says $4.50 for this fifth bottle. But yeah, not going to be drinking a lot of this. This stuff I read online causes people to have a lot of hangovers if you drink too much of it, so I'm going to be drinking a very small amount. My mother actually drank some of this, and I think she got drunk or hungover, so yeah, I'm not trying to get that level of drunk yet. I'm trying to get the aroma on here. The fan's actually blowing down there, so I'm going to go on this side. Let's see if I can get you guys a nice aroma description. It's faint right now, though. Maybe some slight sugar sweetness and grape wine, that's all I can taste here. I mean smell, but yeah. As you can see, that's like a regular red grape wine, almost like a grape jam color. Actually, yeah, that's what it is if you liquefied it. Nice thumbnail. Stoking. Yeah, the taste, the sweetness out of 5, it's pretty sweet, but it's not actually overly sweet. Surprisingly, still is what I thought it would be. Yeah, sweetness out of 5. Let's go. 3 out of 5 sweetness. Bitterness, it's not really bitter, honestly. You can detect some slight alcohol, but for 13%, it's not horrible. They had a whole bunch of different flavors, like orange jubilee, but I just got this one because they wanted a red grape wine. So yeah. My grandmother tried saying, "Oh, this stuff's gonna give you guys hangovers," but yeah, I'm not like downing this stuff. But yeah, I'm not gonna get sick or anything. Harshness or bitterness out of 5. It's not really bitter, it's more harshness, maybe slight harshness to it, but I'm used to that, so yeah. So out of 5 harshness or bitterness units, whatever you want to call it, I'm gonna give it a 1.5 to 2 out of 5 harshness. And there's only about 1 or 2 sips left. Yeah, it's a very cheap fortified wine, obviously for $4.50. It's pretty damn cheap. And yeah, I don't know much about this company. And this is a special edition video, but yeah. I'm gonna go ahead and finish this. Cold, I will say it's pretty smooth, but yeah. With ice, throw this on some ice, it'd be good. They were actually mixing it with like Jose Cuervo raspberry coconut mixer or something, but yeah. I forgot to check the Untapped, but yeah. I'm gonna go ahead and score this now out of 100. Out of 100, I'm gonna give it for what they're going for, I'm gonna give it an 88 out of 100. I'd imagine this is probably the best flavor because it's literally red grape wine. All the other ones were colored with blue raspberry and dragon fruit and all that. Orange jubilee. Yeah, it gets an AD out of 100. It's a B plus, I'd say. Maybe a B minus. Nah, B plus is fair. And I'm gonna end this video off here, and I'm gonna suggest you guys going down to the. Actually, no, just come on down to Mentone, Indiana. And yeah, cheers, guys. Peace.